Hello guys, it's Alexander. Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a video in English today because I want to see if there's any English speakers out there who want to follow. I suffer from chronic post-traumatic headaches and chronic post-concussion syndrome from a traumatic brain injury. And I want to know if you have any questions for me. Leave them in the comments down below. If they're nice, that's good. If they're negative, that's also fine. You do you. And I want to tell you about something today. I'm completely fried in my brain and I can't think, but I still wanted to hop on here and say something because I thought it was important. I have been struggling to accept my situation for the past couple of years, but I finally think that I'm getting there. I'm not sure I've 100% accepted my situation yet, but I really do think I'm getting there. And the reason for this is I think I've started to become more optimistic and positive through the acceptance of my situation. Because if you do not accept your situation, it's very hard to be optimistic and positive in your life in general. But as soon as you accept your situation, you can actually start looking at things with a more like positive and optimistic viewpoint. And I think that is actually happening to me, and I feel it very much because my everyday life has just gotten a lot more positive in the way in my lookout on life and things in general. I think it's like exercise with a muscle, right? You need to kind of like it deliberately choose to be positive and then keep repeating the exercise, and then it will like manifest as a natural thing in your like mind, brain and body to be positive and like look at the things that are useful and helpful instead of focusing on all the negative things. And I think gratitude is a huge part of this. I try to practice gratitude every single day. I try to, like, if I sit down to breathe for 5 minutes or like take a break, lie in bed, meditate, whatever I do, I try to like point out the things that I'm grateful for mentally and like kind of make a little list just on the fly of things that I'm grateful for in the moment and in general in my entire life, or like in general and in the moment. So I think these things help me a lot, and I think I've listened to a lot of audiobooks on like mental health and spirituality and stuff. Right now I'm listening to a translation, I think the most popular translation of the Indian book called the Bhagavad Gita, which is like it is said that it's the biggest, I think it's said that it's the biggest gift that India has ever given the world, or something along those lines. It is a book about the inner struggle that we face as human beings, and it's a timeless, beautiful, spiritual piece of priceless information. It's a 50-hour long book, so I'm really in for a treat. But it's a translation of this book, the Bhagavad Gita, but where a guy is like commenting on each verse so that you get the full meaning out of the scripture. Really interesting. I'm looking forward to listening to more of the book, and I think it is like I've read so many books on mental health and spirituality that I am kind of starting to realize the fact that I probably didn't need all those books. It's like I've learned a lot, but you also realize that you can't read yourself to happiness. You can't read a book that makes you happy. You have to do the work. You have to put in the hours. You have to take responsibility for your own mental and physical health and well-being. You have to stick to the routines that make you feel good, and yeah, it's just you realize that by reading a lot of books, you've been looking for that quick fix answer. And in reality, there's no like quick fix answer. It's you have to do the work, you have to put in the hours, you have to be willing to work on yourself, and it's a never-ending process. You can do this for the rest of your life, and you should do this for the rest of your life. It's a good thing. So, yeah, where am I going with this ramble? I wanted to hop on here and say that I'm fried, but I feel very fatigued and tired in my body and brain today. I didn't sleep enough. I couldn't fall asleep yesterday, even though I was really tired and fatigued. But that's what happens when my nervous system is overstimulated and I can't find this calmness inside of me. But so yeah, I don't feel very good today, but I'm very positive, and I think this is a change in my behavior or in my mind, because usually I'd be really depressed on a day like this, because I know I need to lie down a lot. I need to listen to audiobooks. It's boring sometimes, and it's a rough day where I can't do too much, and I'm gonna stay at home and maybe go for a little walk just to get some fresh air, but not exercise or anything. So yeah, I think my perspective has switched or like transformed in that regard. I hope that this was kind of like inspiring or motivating to you, in the sense that I hope you can use some of the things I said, or like they are of value or interest to you. And I'm a Danish guy from Denmark, so I've done my previous videos in Danish, but I wanted to do one in English, and I hope that this will get more traction than the Danish videos, and maybe I'll start doing it in English. If not, I'd also be fine with doing it in Danish. I'll also take into consideration what you guys type in the comments, of course. So yeah, and excuse me for speaking with a very heavy accent. I don't want to fake anything that I can fake. I can't fake a British accent, but I really don't want to do that, just because it feels like it's very not real to me and it's not authentic, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I really don't think that's something I want to do, because I want to be authentic and real and honest with you guys. But hey, I've been wondering for a long time, how would I speak English in a video like this so that people enjoy listening to it? But anyways, this is turning into a long ramble. I want to wish you guys a very good day, a very good week. I hope you keep to or stick to your routines, like if you're doing cold showers, meditation, exercise, walking, running, I don't know. I hope you stick to it. I hope you are kind to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself if you can't do what you expect yourself to be able to do, and try to dissolve these expectations, because they aren't serving you. They aren't healthy for you. Stop expecting things of yourself in a certain manner. Start being kind to yourself and do the best you can right now. So have a nice day. I can't wait to see you in the next video, and peace out.